Hey, it's Mrs. McMahon, and today we are talking about expressions. So, we are wanting to define the parts of an expression and use the vocabulary. So, we're going to start off with I want you to color code it. So, I've color coded it as coefficients are going to be blue, variables are going to be green, and powers are going to be pinkish purple. You can do it however you want. However, I do want you to make sure that you're consistent with the colors. So click pause and do that. And then when you come back, we'll talk about it. Okay, so let's look at the first one. So we have negative 10r minus 6r plus 11. So let's first talk about the variable terms. So when we have a term means that we have, like, this is a term, here is a term, and here is a term. Variable terms are connected to a variable. Okay, so our variable terms are going to be like negative 10r, negative r, and negative 6r. Now, I do want you to understand in front of that negative r, there's really a silent 1, so it's negative 1r. Okay, we don't say the 1, I just want you to be familiar with what that is. Okay, then when we have a constant term is one that stands alone. So here, like our 5 is a constant term, then in this expression, 11 would be the constant. A coefficient is going to be what is in front of the variable. Okay, so here is where I want to make sure you're paying attention because we have negative 10. Here is that silent negative 1 and then negative 6. This one here is the one that is most often missed, so I want to make sure that you are aware of that. Okay, so let's look at the next one. We have 19, negative 5n, negative 8, and plus 14. So what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to see if you can figure out the variable terms, the constant terms, and the coefficients. So hit pause, and then when you're ready, come back and I will give you the answer. See, on the variable terms, we only have one here because there's only one variable. On our constants, we have several, and that's very rare. Okay, so we have 19, minus 8, and plus 14. And then our coefficients, well, since we only have one variable, there's only going to be one, and that's going to be your negative 5. Okay, so I'd like for you to finish. So hit pause, give those a try, and then I'm going to reveal the answers. Okay, how did you do? So if there are any that you're questioning, please make sure that you ask in class so we can go over it to clarify any misconceptions before we move on.